First things first, no, this video is not going to take place in my car. It is beautiful outside. It's a little cold, but it's beautiful. But I rolled up here. I've got a video that I've got a deck that I want to try out with you guys. But when I rolled up to this park, there's a it's a pteranodon. And I was so excited. I thought I had a Darwin here flying around, but it's just a pteranodon. Look, and you hear that? Do you hear the sirens? That's because I just got robbed of a Darwin in this park. I was really excited. This pteranodon will not, that was terrible. This pteranodon would not stop flopping around. Pteranodon, I don't know. I hear rumors that according to the math, at least it used to be the situation where it was a really good counter to Indoraptor if you had it at even levels. I honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's still true or not. But I can't justify any reason to take Pteranodon up to a level where you would see an Indoraptor anyways. And as such, mine will just continue to wait. There's so much going on. I believe there's like Dilophosaurus Gen 2 everywhere. I promise I'm not doing this entire video inside my car, but there's two on my screen here. We've got strike towers galore, scent capsules galore. Speaking of scent capsules, I'm just gonna drop down this little 5-minute number. I am in a park. I don't care about Irritator Gen 2. And I've got a deck that I wanna try out. I'm just gonna warn you guys up front. I haven't done a whole lot of battles with this deck, so I don't know all the ins and outs. And I probably make mistakes playing it, but so far, I'm around 4,800 trophies, and so far, I'm kind of liking it, and not because it's powerful. Also, you know I'm gonna show off the new Stiggy Unique. So that is what we're gonna do for today's video. I'm getting out of this car, and I'm headed over towards this Dilophosaurus Gen 2. What do you guys think about the Halloween theme? I think it's pretty sweet. Anyways, we're gonna jump into today's video. It's going to be a good one, so make sure you stick around. In yesterday's video, I alluded to how good this week was for Jurassic World Alive, and honestly, it really rivals last week, and I thought last week was really good. For this week, on Monday, only Monday, so only today, you have 24 attempts at commons, Allosaurus or Velociraptor. Obviously, for the majority of people, Velociraptor is going to be the prize here. Then moving on, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Dimetrodon, Caprosuchus, Pastosuchus, Spinotosaurus, and Utahraptor. I honestly don't know how to tell you to choose. You are going to have 30 attempts over 3 days. Basically, I would say just go after whatever's near you. 30 attempts over 3 days is a lot. 10 per day, I think is probably more than the average person does. So if there's a supply drop around you, might as well take care of that DNA. Then on Friday and Saturday, 3 epics to choose from. T-Rex, Sinoceratops again, and Baryonyx. And if you feel like we've had Sinoceratops forever, we kind of have had it multiple times for several weeks in a row now. The thing is, you need it to make Thor. You need it to make Utahraptor. So, like, I get it. It is a key ingredient, and you can never have too much of it unless both of yours are already level 30, in which case you're probably ready to see it go. At the same time, you can never have enough of T-Rex. I think Baryonyx is gonna be the one that gets left out in the cold here, but Triostronix is not a bad dino either. And then finally, on Sunday, a day like no other. Yes, we've had uniques. Yes, we've had legendaries, but never have we had 5 attempts at legendaries. Indominus Rex, Utahraptor, Allosinosaurus, Triostronix, and Spinotosuchus. 5 attempts. I can't even begin to direct you on which way to go with this. They're all good. Like, legitimately, they are all contenders for dinosaurs that on any given week, that would be the one that you would go for. Enjoy this week. It is a great Valentine's Day gift. Before I get into arena battles, I want to go ahead and kind of show off a little bit of what I want to do when I get to the arena battles. I'm going to use this Meet Your Match strike, which is one of the Halloween themed, Valentine's Day themed. What did I get Halloween from? Valentine's Day themed strike towers. It's an easy one, just the 2 commons, Velociraptor, Allosino. God, you guys know I hate bees. and then they come up flying next to me like they want to be on camera, and they want to say, hey, I'm on the vlog. And no, you're not, because I hate bees. Now, I'm not inhumane, so I'm not gonna step on it, but it's not on the vlog. But what I was saying is, I kind of want to show off what I want to do. I want to go bleed, obviously, but I want to do swapping around as well. And I feel like my dinosaur is probably gonna be way too strong, but open with you, I don't have anything faster than Velociraptor, and then into you, and then you to you. It's probably gonna be way too much firepower. Velociraptor does have pounce, the 2 times damage, the 50% reduction. I just hope he doesn't knock me out on the first drop here. Oh, and we're gonna go against Allosaurus, so that kind of makes life a lot easier. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a bleed. That's gonna do, I think, 33%, if I remember correctly. Maybe just 30%. Yeah, 33%, quite a bit there. And then, I'm just going to swap. There's so many different things I could have done. I could have easily knocked out Allosaurus, but I'm gonna do the swap in for the 25% bleed on top of everything else. That should, with almost 1100 damage, should easily knock out the Allosaurus. I'm gonna be stuck here for 1 turn, except for I have superiority strike, so I'm not even gonna be stuck here because I'm gonna get pounced and then knock him out. But you see where I want to go with this strike team build. I really want some Velociraptor. I'd love to be able to get my Indoraptor up to level 27 after this week. This is a small incubator, I believe. Yeah, a small one, so a lot of common DNA here. 130 Allo. Oh, and 13 Capro. Okay, we're cool with that. All right, let me go find somewhere that I can sit down so I can thoroughly go over this strike team build with you. As I alluded to earlier, maybe not even alluded to, as I mentioned earlier, this is a strike team that I've been toying around with, and the whole goal of this is to be able to swap in and out, always be dropping bleed down on my opponent, above everything else. Always have it, so no matter what happens, my opponent is taking damage. Pretty simple, right? I'm not saying that this is the best build ever. There's people a lot smarter of this game than me. There are people who are a lot smarter in this game than me and way more strategic than I am, who can probably put together a better build. But for now, this is what we're gonna go with. And instead of like scripting what is going to happen here, I'm just going to get straight into the battle arena. You see I'm at 48-33. I was within a couple of victories of reaching 5K, and I've been trying new builds and toying around. There's no reason not to. Right now, with the situation the way it is, we're not in a tournament season. You might as well experiment with the new dinosaurs, new deck builds. Maybe there's something out there better for you. So I'm gonna jump straight into battle. Hope it works out. Actually, I don't hope it works out. It can be successful. I have won with this deck at this level, so it is completely doable. And let me see what happens here. Okay. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is hope that dog stops barking. That's first and foremost. If not, then I'm gonna have to move somewhere for the next match. But obviously here I'm going to go evasive stance. They're gonna swap into Stegodius because they want the superiority strike matchup. Just gonna do as much damage as possible. I still can beat Stegodius even if it starts spamming out superiority strike, which is what I imagine is going to be happening here. Then I'm going to, I need to dodge at least once in here somewhere, and that didn't happen. So then my next best play here, I think, is going to be, I'm just going to go for the critical impact. Do as much damage as possible. I've got Dracoceratops that can come swapping in here on my next turn. No problem here. swap in, and that's gonna get rid of the Stego DS. That's good for me. Remember, the Sticky Derek's has swap in invincibility, so as long as I don't come up against something with armor crushing, shield shattering, which I already know they have Thorodorlos, which could end up taking me out completely right here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go for the stun. And then I'm just gonna go for as much damage as I possibly can do, which will set up my bleeders a little bit better. Because I knew I was gonna get knocked out. Chances were, no matter what, I was gonna get knocked out there. Now, here's the thing. Do I do 1522 damage? No. So I'm probably gonna lose this one. Oh well. I got one knockout there. Ouch, minus 38. Wasn't the best build to show off what I want to show off there. And then not dodging at all. Like if you don't dodge, then your Proceratomimus is not gonna be good anyways. Okay, this one, maybe this one's gonna be a little bit better. I'm gonna actually open with my Dimodactylus. My whole point here is I hope that I'm faster than my opponent because I want to put bleed down. This actually works out okay because I want them to go evasive stance, which is good. Now I'm going to get one bleed out here, which is good. I can live with this. And then what I want to do is, I think I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to take a chance that they don't go for their big rampage. If they go for the big rampage, I'm in trouble. And they went for cleansing impact, so I'm okay. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cleanse and swap, which is going to drop a bleed. Okay. I'm going to cleanse and swap, which is going to drop a bleed. Dimodactylus is going to swap in and also put a bleed. Did I do something wrong here? Maybe not. Maybe the graphic just isn't showing up. And then I'm probably going to get knocked out here. But I didn't. So now I'm going to put another bleed down on my opponent. And it's really messing me up where I can't see the bleed on the Indoraptor there, but you saw 2600 damage. That is a ton of damage. Now, again, oh, I can't swap and I'm not faster, so I'm going to get knocked out here. And that's okay. It's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with my Spinotissuchus. I'm gonna put the bleed down. You guys know the drill here. I'm gonna put a bleed down. As long as I don't get hit for 2700, and I didn't, barely. That's good with me. Damage over time. So now I'm gonna force my opponent to make a decision. Do I swap out? Or do I continue to leave my dinosaur in here when your dinosaur is bleeding and I have invincibility? And they're gonna go for the swoop. Okay. Which is gonna put a little bit of a bleed on me, hope not 800. So I barely survived that. Again, I've got the cleaning swoop. Put bleed onto my opponent. Level 27 is gonna be pretty tough for me to take out. And this is kind of a weakness of this build, is the fact that I always have to swap out dinosaurs. I have to go with Superiority Strike because I can't let Stegodius get faster than me. If that happens, I'm in a world of hurt. Now I'm gonna go for my stun. And I have to land the stun. There's just no two ways about it. Every time I say that, it doesn't happen. Every single time. I don't think I can get away with winning this, but I'm close. So obviously, yeah, there it goes. So my opponent had Dracoceratops in the background, and it was close. Most of you that this strat is going to be the most beneficial to probably are never going to see a level 27 anything, so it's not going to make that big of a difference. But I feel like I probably could have played that one a little bit better and gotten the win. Like I said, I'm new with the deck. I'm still trying to learn its ins and outs, and it's hard to think about what I'm saying, think about what's happening here, and still make entertaining content. But you guys know how this is going to go. Dracoceratops should help me out a lot here. Having Indoraptor should help me out a lot here. It should cover up for some mistakes that I may make. See if I can't squeak out one victory here. I may just get one shot right here. That's always bad news. I guess I could have just swapped out. That may have been the better play. Just flat out swapping out into the dinosaur that was not going to be taken out in one hit there. Now I'm relying on Indoraptor to do some dodging. Instant charge, okay. Also, if I had gotten the stun down on Stegodius, I think that would have changed something maybe, because then I would have had a rampage and run and my dinosaur still intact. All right, 1-to-1, Indominus Rex. This is actually nice because I can swap into my Sticky Derricks, and that is going to prevent me from getting knocked out. The downside to this is I can't keep my Indoraptor in there in order to finish taking out this dinosaur, but should be able to take the dinosaur out. The Indominus right here. No, that's not going to be enough, but I'm still faster. So there's one hit. I'm going to take a pretty big hit here. I'm going to go with the same thing. Just going to go Superiority Strike one more time. Okay, this is maybe good. Maybe good. Triceratops, that's bad, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap out and put 2100 damage down, especially on a level 25 Triceratops. That's a big Triceratops. I fully expected to get knocked out there, actually. I'm definitely not going to survive this hit. And I'm going to try to bring in my Indoraptor to clean things. Whoa, I survived. Okay. Sticky Derricks. Oh, see, thought I was going to swap out earlier and I didn't, but now it's problematic for my opponent, because I believe my cleansing impact here is going to get the KO. They have to swap into Stegodius, only level 25. I should be able to take this out fairly easily. Yeah. And now, as long as I don't get one-shot KO'd here, I can swap out. My Dracoceratops is going to be able to take out anything that my opponent has at this point. Easy peasy. So there we go. We got a victory out of it. And I think the bleeders actually showed fairly decently here. Still a work in progress, but let me know in the comments below. Can you build a team using kind of these components, the level you're at, and make it be successful? Because I think you can. I really do. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some creative insight into how to build maybe a different non-meta deck and be successful with it. There's no reason not to try. Have fun darting this week, and until next time.